Step number 1. Find my domain. What's my domain? All real numbers. Which means what for my vertical asymptote? There is none. Okay? Horizontal asymptote. Degree on top is 2. Degree on the bottom is 2. Okay, so they're the same, so that means they look at the coefficients. Numerator coefficient is 2. Denominator coefficient is 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. So y equals 2 is my horizontal asymptote. Y-intercept. Two times 0 squared minus 10 all over 0 squared plus 5. That's going to be negative 10 over positive 5. That's going to be negative 2. So my what, Nick? My yint is 0, comma, negative 2. X-intercepts. How do I find my x-intercepts? Set the top equal to 0. So 2x squared minus 10 equals 0. How am I going to solve 2x squared minus 10 equals 0? Add 10 to both sides. Then divide by 2. Then, so I get x equals plus or minus the square root of 5. Okay. So that gives me x-intercepts of the square root of 5, comma 0, and negative square root of 5, comma 0. Now, whereabouts is that? 2.2-ish? Okay. Okay. Then I'd probably want to try negative 10. So that's going to be, let me just write it down here, 2x squared minus 10 all over x squared plus 5. So that's going to be 200 minus 10 is 190 over 105. Which is more than 1, but less than 2, right? Closer to 1 or closer to 2? Closer to 2. Then I'm going to try positive 10, and I'm going to get same thing. So my graph like that. End behavior. As x goes to positive infinity, where does my function go? Two from below? Yep, I would agree with that. As x goes to negative infinity, Where does my function go? To from bottom. Do I have any asymptotal behavior? Why not? No vertical asymptotes. Okay. Graph me g of x. First, what is the domain, Nick? Let him finish. Done? Okay, help him out. X can't equal 0. You said it before. You can't divide by 0, Nick. So x can't be 0. Okay? What's my vertical asymptote then? X equals 0. Next. What are you confused about now? What's step number 2? Step number 2.
Horizontal.
Gotta get ha-ha Clinton Dix next. What's my horizontal asymptote?
2.
Y equals 2. That one's a little low. I like that better. Okay. Next. What's my int? Why is it none?
Because horizontal asymptote is on 0.
No. So in the short version, the y-axis is the vertical asymptote. So that they can't be on a vertical asymptote, so my y-intercept is non-existent. Okay? X-intercept. So I set 2x minus 1 equal to 0. So that's 2x equals 1. So that's x equals 1/2. So that gives me an x-intercept of 1/2, comma 0. Find some more points. 10. 20 minus 1 is 19. Over 10 is 1.9. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. Divided by negative 1 is positive 3. Negative 10 times 2 is negative 20 minus 1 is negative 21. Divided by negative 10 is 2.1. Agree? End behavior, asymptotal behavior. So, as approaches positive infinity, my function g of x approaches 2 from below. As x approaches negative infinity, my function g of x approaches 2 from above. As x approaches 0 from the left, my function g of x approaches positive or negative. As x approaches 0 from the right, my function approaches negative infinity. These two are end. These two are asymptotal. Questions? None? All right, let's do it.